There are moments in every man's life that come back to him late at night. Moments when he remembers a look, a subtle touch, or a situation where he could have changed something, but failed to recognize the signal. Women rarely speak directly. They almost never say, "I like you, make a move." Instead, they communicate through hints, body language, eye contact, and energy. And that's exactly why most men lose more than just an opportunity. They lose the chance for deep connection, attraction, and real intimacy. Point your index finger at the white outer side of your palm and write in the comments, have you ever realized a woman was interested in you too late? Today you're going to learn 7 subtle signs that show a woman is interested in you. And more importantly, how to respond with confidence instead of freezing up, doubting yourself, or pulling away. This isn't about manipulation, it's about awareness, inner strength, and masculine presence. Watch closely. You may have already seen one of these signals before, but didn't recognize it. Chapter 1. Physical closeness, the first and most honest signal. A woman's body never lies. It reacts faster than words and more honestly than smiles. When a woman is interested, she instinctively closes the distance. Not in an obvious or dramatic way, but in a way you can feel before you fully realize it. Sign 1. Prolonged eye contact. A normal glance is politeness. A lingering look is an invitation. If a woman looks at you longer than usual, if her gaze lingers, if she doesn't look away first after eye contact, that's not accidental, especially if there's warmth, curiosity, or a slight smile in her eyes. This is a moment of testing. Can you hold the eye contact? Are you confident in yourself? Are you a man who isn't afraid of connection? If you lower your eyes in these moments, you unconsciously communicate, I'm not ready. But if you calmly hold her gaze, a tension of attraction begins to build between you. Sign 2. She sits or stands closer than necessary. Pay attention. She chooses the seat next to you even when there are other options. She finds reasons to be closer, at a cafe, during a walk, or around friends. Sometimes her knee lightly touches yours. Sometimes her shoulder brushes against you, and she doesn't pull away. This isn't random. It's permission for closeness. If a woman stays near you without increasing the distance, she's giving you the green light. Sign 3, light, accidental touches. Touch is one of the strongest signals of attraction. She may touch your forearm while talking, fix something on your shirt, or rest her head on your shoulder. It all seems casual, but in reality, she's testing your reaction. Do you tense up, pull away, or stay calm and confident? A woman always senses whether a man is comfortable with closeness. And if your reaction feels natural, her interest grows even stronger. Sign 4. She leans toward you during conversation. When a woman leans toward you with her body, she's literally saying through her actions, I want to be closer. This usually happens quietly and almost unnoticed, especially when the conversation becomes more personal. It's as if she's stepping into your space to see whether you'll allow her to stay there. If you remain calm, grounded, and present in that moment, a feeling of comfort and attraction begins to grow between you. Why do men miss this signal? Because from childhood, many were taught to doubt themselves, fear making mistakes, and wait for an obvious sign. But the truth is, female interest is rarely direct. It shows itself through small details that are meant to be felt, not overanalyzed. Once you learn to notice physical closeness, you stop guessing and start understanding. If you want to learn how to read female signals calmly and confidently, instead of missing moments and regretting them later, leave a like right now. It helps the channel and shows that this topic matters to you. In the next chapter, we'll break down even subtler signs that most men ignore and why they end up stuck in the just a friend zone. Chapter 2. Playfulness and emotional attraction. If physical closeness is the language of the body, then playfulness is the language of emotion. When a woman starts joking with you differently, teasing you a little, or creating light tension, it's not just flirting. It's her way of testing your confidence and emotional strength. She might tease you lightly, ask personal questions, or even challenge you a little. And this is where most men make their biggest mistake. They either become defensive or try too hard to impress her. But playfulness is an invitation to engage, not to defend yourself. If a woman laughs, keeps the conversation going, and continually comes back to you, you're already standing out from the crowd. Pay attention to compliments too. If she notices details about you, your voice, the way you speak, your calmness, it means she sees you as more than just another person to talk to. In these moments, one thing matters most. Stay relaxed. Don't rush. Don't pressure. Let the emotions flow naturally. That's how the kind of attraction forms that can't really be explained by logic. If these situations sound familiar from your own life, type "been there" in the comments. In the next chapter, we'll talk about the strongest and most intense signals, the ones that are almost impossible to mistake for anything else. Chapter 3. Intimate Topics and the Tension of Attraction. There comes a moment when the doubts almost disappear. When a woman begins talking about more personal subjects, desires, relationships, past experiences, or fantasies, she's not doing it randomly. In moments like these, she's mentally inviting you into her world. She's watching how you respond, whether you're comfortable with emotional depth, whether closeness intimidates you. At that point, the atmosphere changes. Eye contact becomes slower, words become fewer, and a tension forms between you that can't be faked. If she doesn't change the subject and continues the conversation, she's showing that she doesn't just want to talk to you, she wants to feel your presence. This is where everything is decided. Either you become the man she feels calm and safe around, or the moment slips away. If you want to stop missing moments like these and learn to feel signals instead of guessing at them, subscribe to the channel right now. Leave a like if this topic resonated with you, and write in the comments which sign you notice most often. And remember, confidence is a skill that can be developed.